jLeoven and thank you very much for tuning in. It's been a while. Alam ko medyo nainip ka na bago masundan yung last yung video. The wait is over. And in this video, alam niyo naman ako every time na nagre-release ang Himig Handog, a yearly songwriting contest na sinusubaybayan ko because I've always been looking fresh music and fresh new songs, and I've always been following Himig. Marami nang naging transition yung Himig Handog, naging Himig Handog love songs, Himig Handog something. Ang dami na naging version nito, naging Himig Handog, naging Himig 2019, naging P-pop love songs, naging ngayon it's not just love songs now, it's called the Himig na. It's just Himig. It's the 11th edition, and it's open not only for love songs, and it's a good thing that they've opened all the platforms and all the possible themes of songs na pwede mo i-compose and pwede mo i-produce, and meaning lalawak palalo yung mga kanta na pwede niyang i-produce and pwede niyang i-share sa atin. And just like what I've mentioned before, I really admire ABS-CBN for putting up such things like this kasi it would open the doors for you to know and explore more music and more new songs. As a music lover, I've always been looking for new music and new finds of artists. This edition is actually again composed of 12 songs, and I'll just pick 5 out of these 12 songs na I feel like is my top 5. It's based on my personal preference, meaning it's not covering the technicality of how good the song is or how good the repertoire was, and for me it doesn't really matter if the song is not a love song, if it's popular or not. I'm looking for something na yung magkaka-catch nung attention ko. Number one preference kasi is more on melody and emotions and the rawness of the song, and if I can relate or somehow be aligned with the song itself and how they execute the song. And sometimes it's more like of my personal preference of music, and dito nyo makikita or dito magre-reflect yung mga preferred kong pinapakinggang music at mga preferred kong kinakantang mga songs. So let's start. I'll give you first the 12 songs, and after that I'll give you my top 5. Let's start off with the 12 songs. Starting off with Ang Hirap Maging Mahirap by Davey, Langit, and Kritiko. Number 2 song is Bulalakaw by Janine, Berdin, and Ang. Ibang Planeta by Zild. Ika'y Babalik by Juris. Kahit Kunwari man lang by Agsunta and Moira Torre. Kahit na Masungit by Janine and Echarri. Kulang ang Mundo by Mangubat. Marupok by KZ Tandingan. By Fana. Pahina by KZ Tabi by jLeoven, and Tinadhana Sa'yo by Zephanie. Ito na naman tayo. Usually naman yung mga preference ko hindi siya yung nananalo, but sometimes my picks, just like last year, 3 of my picks out of those 5 is actually within the top 5, so I was really happy for that. But it doesn't really matter kasi lahat naman sila maganda, lahat naman sila. So let's start my list. My list actually starts with number 5. My number 5 song is actually coming from Janine, Berdin, which is Bulalakaw. Bulalakaw is, I think, the first ever non-Tagalog and non-English song that made it through the contest. I've always liked the voice of Janine Berdin, the texture of her voice and her interpretations and executions of songs are actually very unique. May character kasi yung boses ni Janine. Every time she sings songs, may ibang flavor yung kanta na nabibigyan niya ng ibang dimension, and it gives me a different feeling. So that's why I love this song. Pagka-mellow nung kanta, which is tamang-tama lang. And the song really feels like a really mellow song that you can hear when you're trying to look at the stars at night. It's very mellow, it's very soft. Just the flavor is just right for me. It's not that really grand or it's not that really theatrical, but it's more like of a very chill sound and a very relaxing sound to listen to whenever you're watching stars at night. So that's Bulalakaw by Janine. And for my number 4, you know guys, I've always loved ballads, and one of this edition's ballad is Juris's Ika'y, Babalik pa ba. I also like the voice of Juris. Juris' voice is really very soft and very strong as well. I've always loved Juris, even on the MYMP days. Her voice is just really so sweet and so powerful. I like the desperation na nararamdaman dun sa kanta, kung babalik pa ba siya or the one you've been longing for. And I like the parts where she's telling the consequences of him going far away. I don't know if she's trying to make the other person realize or make herself realize na these are the things that going to happen if ever you're going to leave. Pero dun pa rin sa pinaka-ending ng kanta is the last line of the song is actually still telling that guy for him to stay. I mean, for him to come back. I really love that kind of ballad na malungkot and may pagka-demanding ng konti sa dulo. It's just really hard. And number 3. My number 3 for this edition is Kahit na Masungit by Jeremy G and Echarri. Alam niyo naman guys na my heart is always choosing R&B with that. Medyo may pagka-character yung kanta. I like yung mga, ang ganda ng mga kulot-kulot and yung mga adlib-adlib dun sa kanta na to, which is I really like. It's a very pop song that's, I love the pop feeling of the kanta. I mean, gumaganon-ganon siya. And I love that beat. I love that rhythm. Yung transitions of falsettos and the natural voice of the male interpreters are really good. And that's Kahit na Masungit by Echarri and Jeremy G. And for my number 2 is Kulang ang Mundo by Mangubat. The first impression that I had for this song, it feels like a Bruno Mars song for me. In a good way. Mangubat really did a great job for this. I've been following Mangubat and I know he's a product of Tawag ng Tanghalan. It may sound like Bruno Mars, but it has its own texture and its own appeal sa akin. It's different. With Kulang ang Mundo, I like the music arrangement of this song. I feel like the music arrangement really fits the lyrics and the purpose of how the song should be delivered. I really felt that it's all about the fullness of the feelings of that person. That desire of giving more than the world. Parang ang pagkakarinig ko is like a full orchestra, accompanied by a full orchestra. It's so big and it's so huge for me. It really fits the theme of the song lyrics, and the melody and the music accompaniment, and then Mangubat's voice, and that is Mangubat's Kulang ang Mundo. And my number 1 is Tabi po by JMKO. JMKO's voice, it's the right flavor, it's the right tone and texture for me, and this song is really fresh for me. I am really proud for JMK. I've seen JMK yung Tawag ng Tanghalan. I've been following him in TikTok and he's really doing very good. I'm really happy for JMK. I love the flavor of the song. It's just really right. Napakasarap sa tenga. Mellow lang siya, hindi siya masyadong mabigat sa dibdib. Though, ang tabi-tabi po kasi is parang humihingi ka ng permission for you to enter her life. Parang nagpapaalam ka na baka meron akong naaapakan na tao. But he's showing his willingness to wait. It's unique, it's new, and it's special. That's my top 5 song picks for this Himig 11 edition. Listening to 12 songs, actually napakadami magaganda. Merong entry si KZ Tandingan, which is Marupok, which is also very good. There's also this entry from Fana, which is Tinadhana Sayo, which is a really nice ballad as well. There is also an entry from Moira and Agsunta, which is actually a different flavor again of Moira's collaboration with other artists. Napakadaming magaganda pang kanta. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my top 5 as much as I did. And please, huwag kayong magsasawang sumuporta sa channel ko. Just please watch all my videos and please do click the subscribe button, like, comment down below. That's bye for now. Bye bye.